The Los Angeles Times article in the television section, Jacob Elordi's good looks get the spotlight for the first Saturday Night Live of 2024. An article by Omar Gallaga, January 21st, 2021, 12:09 a.m. Pacific Time. Saltburn in Euphoria actor and apparent baby girl Jacob Elordi hosted Saturday Night Live in an episode that inverted the usual hot girl host dynamic. See Emma Stone, Anna de Armas. Instead, multiple sketches featured female cast members fawning over the handsome and very tall Australian actor. They included a bachelorette type sketch in which Elordi's height alone secures him a win on a show with otherwise diminutive bachelors called Crown Your Short King. One about a woman's AA group that accommodates a man, Elordi, only because he's handsome and a sex addict. It was as bad as it sounds. And a piece about an acting studio with a guest celebrity, Elordi, who has never had to audition or struggle as an actor because of his good looks. It would seem like egregious piling on. We get it, he's good looking. If Elordi had blown the barn doors off the other sketches in the show that weren't about his physical appearance. Instead, he struggled with microphone issues throughout the episodes, delivered a flat comedic line readings, and never seemed to be in his element anywhere but in the monologue, where he came across as sincerely humbled to be hosting. He's a fine actor, as Saltburn proves, but as a guest host performing sketch comedy, let's just say he was great in Saltburn. Elsewhere on the show, Ego Nwodim played Cat Williams in an ad for an 8-hour version of his infamous Club Shay Shay interview. Entertainment Tonight brought in lip reading experts to badly interpret celebrity footage, and a wedding goes wrong when Garrett from Hinge shows up to disrupt the proceedings. Elordi was joined on the show by musical guest Renee Rapp, who starred in Mean Girls, both the stage and musical film versions. She performed Snow Angel and Not My Fault, the latter featuring Megan Thee Stallion, and was introduced by original Mean Girls star Rachel McAdams. McAdams also appeared in the acting studio sketch as a student named Natalie Portman, who has the bad luck of looking just like the famous actress Rachel McAdams. This week's cold open returned to politics after the final SNL cold open of 2023 detoured into pop culture with a mock awards show after a disastrous cold open the week before that centered on college campuses and anti-Semitism hearings. James Austin Johnson took the spotlight with his reliable and still very accurate Donald Trump impression. But the shine on the performance may be wearing off a little, despite Trump's Iowa caucus win last week. Appearing from a lower Manhattan U.S. District Court, Johnson's Trump riffed on his Republican rivals, including Ron DeStupid and darling Nikki Haley. Promised he's fine mentally, doing great with cognitive. I'm more cognitive than ever, and claimed he's back like Mean Girls, before lamenting that actor Lacey Chabert does not appear in the new Mean Girls movie. He encouraged old people to stay alive till November, pull the lever and drop dead. Maybe it's the fractured Republican presidential race or Trump's many exhaustive trials. But the bit just didn't feel as fresh or funny as previous openers with Johnson as Trump. In the monologue for what Elordi described as the first and so far best show of 2024, the actor referenced the viral TikTok videos inspired by Saltburn and did a Q&A with the audience, which again focused on how attractive the actor is. It ended on a non sequitur, name checking a movie from earlier in Elordi's career, The Kissing Booth, which led to Kenan Thompson appearing as a man who apparently kisses a noble elephant he owns. It was in response to Elordi's question, can you name one other animal that kisses? The monologue ended sincerely with Elordi thanking everyone, including the audience, for his success. Because of you, I'm here. So thank you. Thank you very much. Alaska Airlines got roasted surprisingly, given the negative attention it's received after a hole opened up in the side of one of its planes mid-flight earlier this month. In a mock commercial, the airline flips the script on the incident by telling passengers who went through the trauma, you didn't die and you got a good story. Other airlines let you watch movies, but on Alaska, you're in the movie. The airline promised a commemorative $50 photo similar to what you'd get on a Six Flags roller coaster with every flight, and said it plans to employ Sully Sullenberger Johnson. The sketch's final insult, still better than Spirit. You know those cheesy animations that appear at the bowling alley when you hit a strike or throw a ball into the gutter? A couple on a date, Elordi and Heidi Gardner, are served increasingly elaborate and dramatic mini movies featuring guest members dressed as bowling pins. They include a sad divorce for Split, a pin getting beat up for not respecting labor union strike, and a press conference for a serial killer who has killed 9. An incredibly silly idea that only rises to the level of second best sketch of the night due to the lack of any other viable candidates. Devin Walker appeared as South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, who recently dropped out of the presidential race, but he was edged out as the best part of this week's Weekend Update when Punky Johnson appeared as a defendant from a viral video who jumped and attacked a judge during a trial. As the defendant, Deborah Diabra Redden, Punky Johnson expressed surprise that the judge wasn't surrounded by glass. Even CVS shampoo have some glass, man, and praised his own athleticism in the video. It wasn't the greatest Weekend Update guest segment of late, but as with the rest of the episode, it was slim pickings this week.